More to come on the Peterson case. Did you know it is not that rare for a father to be involved in the murder of the mother of his unborn child? A look at that and more when we come back. Scott Peterson is guilty of 2 counts of murder, but he's not the only father involved in the death of the mother of his unborn child. April Woodard reports it's much more common than you might think.
As the world wonders how could anyone kill a mother-to-be, several recent studies conclude that the #1 cause of death for pregnant women is murder. University of Maryland Dr. Kara Krolwich conducted her own study on deaths of pregnant women in Washington, D.C., finding that 43% died from murder.
It was an unexpected finding.
The startling statistics bring to mind a flood of famous cases where pregnant women were killed. In 1989, Charles Stewart claimed he and his pregnant wife Carol were shot by a stranger on a Boston street. He made this dramatic 911 call.
Has your wife been shot as well?
Yes, in the head.
But after a lengthy investigation, it turned out that it was actually Charles Stewart who pulled the trigger, killing his wife and unborn baby. Stewart ultimately killed himself. Sandra Adams' 25-year-old pregnant daughter, Sharika, was killed when her boyfriend, star of the NFL's Carolina Panthers, Ray Caruth, had 3 men gun her down. Moments after being shot in her car, Sharika called 911.
What part of the body been shot at? I don't know.
She was so excited to be pregnant. She would have never suspected that someone that she cared about and loved could be thinking of murder.
Caruth was convicted of conspiring to commit murder. We'll have more Inside Edition after this.
I mean, right now I don't even want to just throw anything out there. I hope that she's somewhere safe right now and with the kids. But I mean, could she just taken off? I don't know. But if somebody has her and they're not safe, I want them back now. That's what's in my head. If they're safe right now, they're gonna come back. But if they're not safe right now, that's the not knowing part. If they're not safe, last night I had every light in the house on. I was hoping that I would just ran over by the kids running in the door and just barrel rushing me, but it didn't happen. And it was just a traumatic night trying to be here.
I'm gonna ask some kind of
and I know that suspicion has turned to me, and it's turned to me, one, because I'm her husband, and that's a natural thing, and I've heard all the statistics on all the news shows about that being, someone that a husband, ex-husband, a boyfriend, that is statistically one who would be responsible for her disappearance. And I'm sorry, I forgot your question.
This woman was on her way to her very first sonogram, and she never returned. Now, weeks after she went missing, the body of the missing pregnant woman has been found in a ravine. And as Jim Murray reports, her ex-boyfriend has been arrested and charged with her murder.
They located a patch of freshly dug ground in a secluded area of a field. Cadaver dogs indicated on the area, and ultimately, detectives found the body of Laura Wallen in a shallow grave. Her body has now been recovered. At 5:30 p.m. this afternoon, Tyler Tessier, Mrs. Wallen's boyfriend, was arrested for her murder.
As a veteran of the news business, I'm a very cynical person when it comes to spousal mystery. I always blame the husband, and I am almost always right.
Very well. She was amazing. He is amazing.